Hello guys and welcome to this tutorial. Today we are diving into Talkpal AI, a GPT-powered language tutor that offers immersive conversation practice, real-time feedback, and multiple learning modes in over 57 languages. Let's get started. The first thing that you must do, of course, is you must go to the main page, which is talkpal.ai, and I want you to start your 14-day free trial. Now, after this, you're going to get asked a bunch of different questions about the language that you want to learn. In my case, I'm just going to choose German. Let's say that I'm a beginner, for example, in German, and I just want to learn, the basics. Let's click on continue. Now we have to select the primary reason for learning German, which in my case is going to be, travel and tourism, and so on and so on. So just complete this little quiz here so Talkpal knows more about what you want to learn and how it's to present the information to you. After you finish this quiz here, you're basically gonna ask to sign up with your Google account. So yeah, let's just do this. And just prompt in the details for your credit card and you're gonna be ready to start your free trial. So yeah, now after you log in for the first time, you're gonna see this dashboard here, which is gonna include several modes to learn, okay? Now you have, for example, your chat, your dialogue mode, your role plays, the call mode, the characters, and the photo mode, okay? And many more of them actually in the left panel here. If for whatever reason you want to change your target language and you want to, learn another language, I want you to go to your chat here. And I basically
Hallo,
want you
ich
to go to the settings by pressing onto this little button here, go to settings, and then you want to select or you want to change your target language, okay? Also, you can change your native language, but yeah. So you just need to something like, I don't know, Italian or things like that, okay? Then you can also change your target language level from a beginner, intermediate to advanced. So yeah, that's how you. Now, one of the modes that I like the most in this page here is actually the role plays, okay? These are basically going to allow you to, set yourself in useful scenarios depending on your level, okay? Such as, booking a hotel, taking a coffee, and things like that, okay? So I just want to go into this mode. Let's, for example, select, I don't know, a coffee shop, all right? This is in the basic section. If you scroll down, you can see your intermediate and even your advanced or professional things, okay? But yeah, let's actually go to the coffee shop here and now let's click on start. Now you're gonna get this scenario where you're talking to a barista basically, and you can choose to actually hear the pronunciation by clicking on repeat.
Hallo, willkommen.
And you can also mute this conversation by clicking onto this little button here. But yeah, and now what you have to do is you have to basically reply and have like a nice conversation with this AI, okay? So this guy is asking, for example, if you want a coffee or a tea, basically, I believe. You can also click on translate here. But yeah, so let's actually ask for a cup of tea, okay? And we can click on enter. And here we have the response here, okay? And now what we have this tick here is basically the correction of our sentence, okay? So if I click in here, it says your message looks good because the grammar was correct and we didn't have any major flaws, okay? I replied with a sentence basically, and as a small mistake, here we have basically, which is amazing. One of the other modes that I like the most is the photo mode, in which you're going to be able to describe images, which is great for vocabulary building. Okay, so let's click on start here. And now we have to describe in German what we see in at least 10 words. Okay, so I'm just going to make this happen. And similarly to the role play, we actually got the correct message and a detailed explanation on our mistake. Okay, so whenever you finish this, you can just click on next and you're going to get to the next image and so on and so on. Okay, so this is great for me. So these two modes that I show you, I think they're actually great, but I think that before you try them on, you should learn the basics of the language, okay? Like the basic things. So for that, what I want you to do is I want you to go to your sentence mode or to your dialogue mode, okay? These are going to be basically the most basic ones, especially the sentence mode, which is similar to Duolingo, okay? So just click in here and you can start practicing your language from different units, okay? From the most basic to the most advanced. And you have this progress bar similar to Duolingo, which I think is amazing. All right, so yeah, I also recommend you to go to the Explore tab, and here you're basically gonna see like daily topics that are trendy, okay, such as the debates, the characters, and so on. And I think these are great in general. So yeah, if you want to track your feedback, just come to the progress section here, and you can say your daily feedback once you complete like a bunch of lessons, and your overall practice time, okay, which you can track with time to see if you are consistent. All right, which is great. This app actually works with a level system, okay? And the more lessons and the more things you do, the higher the level you're gonna get. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for Talkpal, okay? I think the pros of this app is that you have your interactive scenarios, which are great. You have real-time feedback similar to a teacher. You have multimodal practice in different modes that are very engaging and actually fun. And you have data-driven analytics, okay? Now, let's talk about the cons here. The subscription limit for the free plan are actually very low. You have something like a 10-day practice for each day, which is too little. For beginners can be a little bit overwhelming if you don't have like a solid foundation on the language. And I find the transcription accuracy sometimes is not the best, but it's not bad either. It's actually pretty good. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. And thank you so much, guys.